I just always was there. Like I just wanted to support, anything he had going because like I seen it and I was like, damn, like I like being around and it was just great energy.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? And I'm me. Like we two totally different people.
Yeah.
Too. But it worked out great and it was just a blessing and I always been thankful for everything that happened. You feel me? And yeah, man, it's just beautiful.
And you put it in the air. And you were intentional.
Oh, yeah.
And you took a chance. So it was only right that...
Yeah, it's only right.
What was meant for you was definitely going to come to you. In the right time that, like, it was necessary
100%.
for you to have it.
Definitely.
Because that is very much...
That was great.
Circle.
It was super
crazy.
It was so crazy.
So, the lifestyle, what was it called? The Friends on Friday. What was it?
Oh, wow. Yo.
You're so funny.
Fridays are for friends.
Fridays are for friends, yes.
Niggas be having
the lifestyle service.
Yeah, man.
What happened with that? We need that.
I mean,
we need that back. Is Kivenchy going to bring that back?
I don't know.
Or should I bring it?
I think, it's just a lot of things going on. It's a lot. Like, it's a
so
lot
much happening.
Of things that I'm responsible for. And I feel like, it's still there at heart. It's still like I'm still with my friends in their heart on Fridays.
I'm fucking crying.
But Fridays are for friends was definitely like cool because at a point in time when we were like building the studio, our community was like our community is still very strong, but like we used to just do a lot of things together. And I'm a person that just love to document like my people, and I just wanted to just show our lifestyle. Like the craziest thing is like people, my friends always back home be like, boy, you living like a rapper. I'm like, no, I ain't.
Right.
We just living.
Yeah.
We just doing what we just doing things like. You feel me? They don't be playing. Sometimes we playing, but sometimes it used to just be so like, all right, let's go do this and let's go do that, and it was just, I just feel like it had to be documented. Like I always was like, had my phone rolling, had film. Like I was shooting film. Like now film is everybody shoots. Like people were shooting film then, but it was just like fun. Though. It wasn't like I'm a film photographer.
I love film.
I just thought that it was something like different, and
very nostalgic too.
It was very nostalgic, and I wanted to show I wanted people to see how this is going to look later, like on film with my friends, like how, like prime example, like I like how people used to be on sets of movies, like I don't know if you seen that like picture of Love Jones when they on set, and it's a picture of
Nina. Or Nia Long.
Yeah, Nina Mo. You went to the real name.
Nia Long.
Yeah, Bill Bellamy and and I just always wanted to like kind of like to show that looking back on the future because it goes to like my grandma's house. I used to always see like photos of my.
I love a grandma's house.
And we got that's why I don't know you've been in the
lounge. with the Polaroid.
I took all those Polaroids. I took all of those most of all those photos.
I would have never knew that.
Yeah, I literally like.
I always wondered. I'm like, who the hell is taking all of these pictures?
I probably took about 95% of those photos.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and they're all.
You know what? You should. Have you ever been to the Four Keeps bookstore?
Yeah, that's my girl Rosa.
I love her, but I love the photos that they have.
I did a photo shoot with her for AT&T.
I love. That's like one of my favorite spots.
Yeah,
I love
she
that
has
place.
A nice spot. She has a nice spot. Shout out to
So, do you feel like some ideas or creations are like for seasons, and they like you don't have to maintain it forever?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like that. Because, just let it sit in this time. Let it sit in this moment. You feel me? It don't have to be this thing, like, where it has to keep going. Like, Fridays are for friends was like a thing where, at that part of my life, Fridays was what we, you feel me? It was lit.
Yeah.
Like, our Fridays are still lit. Shit, our Mondays are lit, if we being honest. Like, our Mondays are lit. So, Yeah, it sits and it lives forever. Like how you brought it back up. Fridays over friends is you know. That was it.
Because I think I get stuck with like having an idea and I want it to last. Kind of like how I feel about 90s stuff. Like I want it to keep going.
Yeah,
Because I loved it so much.
I feel you.
It's hard for me to like let those things go.
Yeah, it was hard for me. And then also when you just start getting busy, it's like, all right, I got time.
And I knew I was gonna ask if you would bring it back, and I was like, I wonder what he's gonna say.
And then it just like, you know, a lot of people, you know, just was, you know, started, you know, I've been seeing like, you know, people documenting the same thing, and I was just like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm glad other people can do it too. So, you know, everybody do their thing. You feel me?
So how did Keenan get involved, I guess like most recently, or maybe like the last couple of years, with like content creation and I guess in regards to like with Desi Banks, what you're doing in that and within that realm?
Content creation or Desi?
Both. I think I say that because starting off like you were shooting, you know, artists, like music artists, and then having a transition to something that's kind of still cohesive within the culture, but like different.
I met Desi probably around, I want to say, what was that, 2021 or 2020. We did a photo shoot. My boy Yusuf, super cool guy, put me in contact with him. And we did a photo shoot, and he loved the photos. Mm-hmm. Like, he loved it. And it was just, you know, regular press shoot, you feel me? Super live. It was here on this side. We shot right here. And when he seen him, he was
floored.
Yes. Like, man, my confidence went skyrocketed. I was just like, yo, my boy, yo, it's lit. It's super lit. Then he needed another shoot. He wanted to do another shoot, like the next year later.
Okay.
And then we did that in a private studio, and
knocked it out.
Killed it. That one was that was crazy. And then he hit me and was like, yo, it's time, bro. Like, I need you, like, you know, on the team. And I was like, man, let's make it. You know the vibe. Right?
Yeah, of course.
Let's make it happen. And we did it. I just recently did. We were about to start the theater tour, the Perpetrations tour. Gonna be a crazy tour. Even like the tour we've been on now, it's been like comedy is just, it's so crazy because like you need to laugh.
Yeah.
You need to laugh. You need to be around people that can bring that up out of you. Even though like I already have great energy, but like I'm around like a lot of comedians. My boy Ronnie Jordan, my boy Detroit Reed. Like it's everybody. It's so they're hilarious. And I just appreciate Desi for just, you know, having that trust in my vision to like document him, and you know put that image out and just, you know, let me be, and he could like lets me be me.
Yeah.
Like, it really lets me like create. Like when we did our other promo shoot for the theater tour, actually. Okay. It's gonna be in theaters. That's kind of crazy. Period. Crazy. And he let me creative direct and show my vision. And I was like, when I did it, I was like, I have this thing where like I don't be fully not confident. I just be like, I don't think nothing.
Self-doubt.
Yes, it's just a little bit, but then I got over it. I had it, and I got over it because it's like the worst thing you say is I don't like it. And
you just do it again.
And we just reroute it. You feel me? It ain't like it's gonna kill it. It's just like I don't like that, bro. Yeah. You feel me? And he let me be very like hands-on, and when that happened, and he seen it, and then he seen it come to life. He was like, yeah, this is it.
I got the right person for the job.
Man, listen, and I'm very appreciative of my boy D. Yeah. Shout out my boy D. And it's so crazy, like we similar. That's crazy. We really similar. Like we have a connection. It's like we have a connection through like our greetings are like movie lines. Okay. Which is like that's kind of cool. Like with some like y'all have like we actually like that's just crazy. Like, y'all like a lot of people that you work with are like super similar to you. So
that is very true. But I feel like that's just kind of the universe and God putting everything together in the right way. That's why I feel like even with me connecting with like Jay and Prime after the whole thing that I was dealing with the podcast, it was like meant to happen. Like at first I was bummed out because I was like, oh my gosh, like I really wanted this person. Like I gotta start over. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. How you gonna put it in the same way?
Want some water?
Sure. Thank you so much.
All right, this is your first time trying.
This is sparkling water, right?
Sparkling water though.
At least you don't like sparkling water,
but this water is great. But
just sparkling water is just so weird because it's like
it's hard. You gotta really.
I mean, it tastes good. It's just be interesting to me because I'd be expecting it to taste like soda because of the fizz and stuff.
But the actual spring water, this is great.
Oh yeah, that's the one with the red one. Okay.
But yeah.
I don't know why they didn't have any. But so when you started, because I don't know if I read it wrong, but photography, I know you said like in whatever interview you claim you did not do, but you had an interview and you had mentioned that photography, like you got more in it when you were seeing like the reactions of your peers and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But did you have inspirations prior to what that looked like to be like, oh, okay, I kind of would like to be a photographer? Or get in film?
Nah, I mean, I think I definitely wanted to get in film. Like I like video production.
Okay.
Originally I wanted to I still kind of do. I want to be on movie sets.
Okay.
That's gonna happen. Yeah,
we getting Kivenchy on movie sets.
Yeah, like TV, like sitcoms, like I always wanted to be like on set of The Wire.
Ooh, Jesus. Sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Cause like
at that time, cause they was living. It was real.
It was very. So I watch The Wire every year. Like I do. Like I watch it like. Like I just.
I'd be so sad watching that show, seeing everybody die.
That show, but I understand like that show it can get sad, but like it ain't sad. It's real.
Yeah, it's real.
But the storyline and the storyline.
Yeah, the scope of the whole project is beautiful.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like I like how, and it's so crazy because a lot of people be like, The Wire just slow and dry, and I'm like. It ain't that it's slow and dry. It's just that, like, I mean, it's like you want to have ups and downs.
Yeah.
And anything, but like, I always wanted to be on set of The Wire, but before it was just more so like when I started like doing photography, and I started to photo. I'm a people person, so like I like getting people's energy. Like I'm very active. I'm very in your face. I'm very like. I want to have fun and I want to get to just, just meet new people. And that's where like it really was like, I make people feel good, me being behind the camera and me showing what they, look like on camera. So that's where like I started to like take the portraits more serious.
Okay.
And like going back to me, like wanting to be on the set of The Wire, I just wanted to I like documenting like things that I can relate to. Like I can relate to growing up in a neighborhood where your older homie is he does this and you feel me like and you want to be like him because he got this car and you feel me and your friends y'all just running the streets and y'all play, like I like documenting those moments and like just showing like what it's like to just your childhood and like for you to grow up because once that's gone it's over. It's like but you still have to. I want to show that.
Yeah.
That needs to be displayed more. Like even if like it needs to be shows, more shows on like black kids and what they growing up and what they going through, just so you can see you could just see like where you were before and where you going to go.
Yeah.
Like the whole process.
I think that's why I get so stuck on the 90s stuff because it's something that I'm looking for in TV today.
Oh, yeah,
And I know I'm not really gonna find it the way I want to, but it's like it's hard for me to let it go because I don't want to become like detached from the authenticity of film at that time.
Like I love all the 90s. Like I wish I was on set of like all 90s movies, like just doing something on set. Like that's what I love with film. Like video production came from.
Yeah.
Like just film, like movies and things like that. Because I mean, it's just. I don't know, just like a different time, like watching those movies and like, how funny they were and how relatable the characters were. And I don't know, I just feel like that's what really like made me want to like just
I wonder who knows more about the 90s between me and you when it comes to film.
You want to do it?
I feel like me. I feel like me.
You want to do a quick game?
But I feel like it's me.
You can feel that way all you want.
I really do think it's me. Like I've seen just about every 90s film and show, and I collect them on DVD. That's like my biggest thing is to. I don't do that.
I wish I should, but I had a lot of DVDs.
Like the cartoons, I collect the cartoons on DVD. The shows.
I'm trying to see what movie did you see? Like
School Days. Even though I watched it older, I still related to
like Class Act.
Oh, it's my shit. The first one, I love that one. That was the best one.
Slow down, player. I don't know. I'm just like all those black movies.
Like A Different World. I wish when Debbie Allen took over that I was old enough to be a part of that, because I just felt like to come in and kind of recast, like change the set designs, bring in new characters and like fresh faces, and like have a script that relates to what they were dealing with at that time, and being inclusive to like talking about sexual assaults and colorism and everything. It was like you got to learn about life because they were showing real shit.
Nah, I don't know how these kids learn. Well, the kids learn on TikTok now, but they not gonna learn like that. Like we learned through that.
Yeah. Because that show, even to this day, it still has. Because I be watching all the time, but it still has me sitting like, damn, I wish I would have fucking went to a college and was on a campus and like.
Nah, that college like lit. I ain't gonna count. That campus like lit.
And I used to feel like I waited too long to go to school, cause like I was older. Like, cause you graduated. What year did you?
I graduated in 2014, and I set out a year and a half. Cause remember,
you did say you set out a year.
I set out. I couldn't do it.
But that's why when I read that, I was like, how old is he? Because how did he graduate in 2014?
Because I set out. I set out.
No, but I meant in the sense of because I graduated later.
Yeah.
Like I think I finished. Like I went to the military after high school.
Was it the military?
Yeah. Like making that face. I'm fucking crying. It was worst time of my life. But after high school, I spent it a year and a half in community college, and then I went to the military, and I was getting my criminal justice degree while I was active duty. But then I got out, and I think I like chilled for like a year because I was like, what the fuck did I just do? And then got my bachelor's degree in social work, and then finished my master's in 2018. So I just felt like I was so far behind for my age.
Hey, man.
I was like, I should have finished when I was 24.
Hey, I mean, just because you want to be a part of that, but like, hey, man, if you got a mission, you better stay on that mission.
Yeah. I'm still happy that I did it, but I do get like, because I feel like we all deal with like imposter syndrome sometimes, and I think being like a therapist was a part of it where I was like, I should have, I would have finished this by then. I would have been able to do this at this time. And what are you looking for? Are you about to open some more watermelon?
You want something?
You didn't even put the tahini on the ones you had.
I haven't.
I don't even think the tahini is open.
It is open for sure.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Oh. We ain't purping over here. We ain't pump faking no nothing.
No, I mean...
It's open now. Get one for sure. I just haven't poured it.
You didn't give me no watermelon. That's why I was sitting here like, he just put it on his plate. Let me
get you right there. Let me be a gentleman. Can I be a gentleman for you?
Sure.
All right. But, nah, you stay on that mission. You live.
Yeah. Definitely make an effort, but I feel more inspired being here, though. Like, I feel like if I would have had stayed, of course, if I would have stayed back in Maryland.
I don't know how much you want.
I like tahini on my food. I really like it on mangoes. But I feel like if I had stayed home, I wouldn't have been doing what I'm doing right now, because I would have felt confined. Like, there's not a lot of creative spaces back in the DMV. Like, there's not a lot of, it's more government-y and very like regular kind of job things. And I feel like everyone else was just so content with what that looks like, which is fine. But I was like, this is not, I want to have enough money to do whatever the hell I want to do. No. I don't want to be content with just that. And I felt like when I moved here, people kind of like faded away, that is so funny, because the name that I was in reference to something that I in reference to that. Like people just kind of disappear, and like things no longer belong. They no longer fit where your journey is like meant to go to.
That's crazy because that's the thing that I can't like get over. Like I can't just. That's how I ain't just hit.
Now you got me nervous to eat it.
That's how I ain't just super hit. But I ain't like.
So good.
I love people so much. Like it's so hard. But I'm like, I can't like. I hate like closing books on people. Like
I don't like it either, but I feel like people kind of do it themselves.
some definitely do.
Because I be wondering, like, I enjoy maintaining connections that I've had where people like inspired me or motivated me or like just was around me when I was like depressed or dealing with all of like the shit that I was dealing with. Like I wanted them, but I feel like because of what I'm doing, because I'm not talking to people on the phone all day and I'm not like so engaged in social media with everybody else, and they just feel like I'm not, like I don't want to be involved.
It is a lot though. Like, but that's why like even with me, it's like social media cool, but like I'm a person. Like you gotta get me in real life. Yeah. Like,
and I be telling them to come here. No one's really coming here.
You can't look on my social media and be like, you can. I mean, you could, but it's like it ain't gonna be the same. Yeah. Like, cause I mean, perception is the perception, but like this shit is I'm real. I'm
a real person.
I'm a real person, and it's real, and he really like this.
But Kivenchy is such a dope person.
I try to be
like very thorough. You seem very like solid in your character.
I'm very solid. I'm definitely like I'm that person where like I just love to be there for you. Mm-hmm. Like I'm a very team player. Like I like playing my role and like just standing down and if we got a connection and we got a relationship and it's real. Yeah. Like you ain't gotta listen. I'm loyal. Mm-hmm. I'm very loyal.
I wonder what your rising is.
I think it's so crazy. You might
because like I feel like
you might jump off.
What is it?
You might turn this podcast off.
You know what it is?
So
you know your rising?
I don't know how accurate those apps are.
Wait, what app were you using?
CoStar.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how accurate it is.
Would you have the accurate time of birth and stuff?
And that's another thing where it's like, it's kind of so, I always say, it's so crazy. I just like saying it because it's just, I was born on 5/25 at 5/25. Now, that's what my mom said, but I don't know if I believe my mom. She said she don't know because the clock was broke in the car. So we don't know nothing.
Wait, she had you in the car?
Like they remember like she was going in the hospital and the clock was broke, like type shit. So
okay.
But when we did it, he was like, guess what it said?
I'm nervous. What is it?
Gemini.
There's no way.
That's what, but
because you give off like honestly, because every time I'm like he has an earth energy in him.
And one of them we did another time. It But like every time that you do, yeah, we did another time.
Times are, where you getting the times from?
I got them because my dad one day said two, like it was like somewhere 5s and 2s in the clock.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, do 225. And then we did 225. And that, I think now it's like Taurus. One of them said Taurus.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, one of them said Taurus. So
because when you talked about the food thing and like certain things you mentioned, I'm like,
but I don't know
he feels like an earth energy.
Yeah,
because like earth energy is very grounded and very like relaxed.
It might be Gemini, Taurus or something like that. It has to be.
I think it's dope if you have Taurus energy.
I think it's lit.
That is amazing. I don't. I mean, whatever floats your boat.
It's like, I don't know.
But you definitely give off like very grounded, relaxed energy. That's would be so.
And I do have that. That's my other side. So like, it's so funny that we talking about me being a Gemini.
He's so funny.
Gemini.
Not necessarily you being a Gemini.
But everybody's like, oh, Gemini, nigga.
You're a different Gemini.
But that's like my other side. It's like I'm to the ground. Like people think people immediately say crazy. Gemini and crazy. Like my mama crazy. My sister crazy. My brother crazy. Hey, Gemini. But like that ain't my other side ain't crazy. It's to the
Yeah.
ground. It's alone. I get closed into it. Like, I close myself into a shell where like I don't. That's why I say hot and cold.
Yeah.
I'm hot. I want to talk to you. I cold. I'm not coming out.
In the
I
vibe
don't
right
want you,
now.
and
Yeah.
you ain't gonna hear from me. And like it's so crazy. I had a. I should be saying this.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I shouldn't say this. But I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
I just had a talk with someone, and I mean it makes sense. It's like they always like you just so hot and cold, and I'd be like, and I mean yeah, it makes sense. Like I'm not crazy, but like I just be wanting to like, cause I
Be to
give so
yourself,
much energy.
yeah.
I give so
Yeah.
much like at work, and just out and about, and energy to personal projects.
Yeah.
Just to the world.
You're exhausting a lot.
I'm exhausted a lot.
you
And
had
I still
to-
keep,
yeah.
and I try to like keep my battery alive, for people. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, I know, you want the best of me, but like, I'm still trying to give you my best.
Yeah.
But when I crash, I crash.
So do you explain that prior to, or do you just kind of
I don't. And that's
disappear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, but I'm learning that though. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I learned that. That's why like.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I learned that. And I think like that situation was a wake up call.
Yeah.
You know what? Like.
And I think it also just comes from people like still discovering themselves. Like,
Oh, yes,
people have to be
100%.
patient with other people because people are still in discovery of self.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still learning myself every day. And I feel like people get to also like change their minds on things. And the more you evolve, your perspective shifts. So like what was cool a week ago may not be cool now because you learned something new.
Nah, facts.
But definitely like express the way you just did it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
what I was
I
like,
do it. No,
okay.
I do it now though. I do it now. Like that is like, it's like law.
Yeah.
That is like, and I'm very like super open
Yeah.
to like discuss that because, I mean, communication is a real thing.
Yeah.
Like
it really.
communication could.
And comprehension is huge.
Oh my Lord Jesus.
Because you could say something, people still be confused.
Oh yeah, I'm still like that sometimes.
Oh, you are? Oh my God, talking about
But
other people.
I ask questions. I
Yeah.
got to the point where I should start asking
Yeah.
questions. And I'm very like, I'm not like a great person. I'm black and white. Like I'm very black and white now. Like,
Okay.
is it this or is it that? Like
Okay.
there's no like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I don't like people say that. I feel like you should.
oh yeah, nah,
needs
it
to
ain't.
be-
I don't do that. Like
we are grown adults. You should
Is
know
it
what
this
you're.
or is it that?
Yeah.
Like, are you hungry or are you not hungry? Now when I come back and get some food, don't be like, yo, boy, let me get something. No.
Like
Yeah.
that's where you was going with that.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, like I just wanted to bring it down to,
I didn't expect that.
yeah.
So how is Kivenchy maintaining his peace of mind, his mental health through all of these endeavors that you have been involved in for the last like what
Decade.
10, 11 years? That's a lot.
I don't maintain
I'm not maintaining.
I'm exhausted, bro. Like niggas don't even know how to like niggas don't know how to maintain. Like what I do is I day by day everything now. Like I'm not like I ain't rushing to get nowhere. Like I'm not like it's day by day.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like I wish I had like a self-therapy like thing where I'm just, I don't have it. Like I don't have it. Remember, like I told you, like, I'm not organized. So like that's just something that
Yeah.
I want to learn more, and I want to just really like just find that about myself because as you see every day, our life is on the go.
Yeah.
Like, and, we do need to slow down. As crazy as it sounds, but it's like I'm around people who we just don't slow down.
Yeah.
We don't, and not saying like I'm gonna like I mean, of course I still do what I want to do, but like. I'm just trying to, we on the coast. Let's just, day by day. And my mental cool is.
My mental cool.
I mean, I ain't like.
I love how guys describe their mental health.
Like I don't know what
very
word to
interesting.
look for. I don't know. I don't know
the language around which you're.
I don't know that language. So
Yeah.
like, and that's something like I said, like. I'm willing to learn about that, and I would love to, be educated and just, grow that and figure out what's healthy. You know what I mean? I don't know what's healthy and what's not healthy.
But you know what? I like that because it's not often that you are hearing men, black men, because that's all that really matters, being like vulnerable and humble with what they don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Listen,
Because it's people, I know what I know, and it's like most people are just usually prideful when it comes to people discussing their mental health.
I threw my pride out the window a long time ago.
I love that, but I feel like you can tell that about your personality. That's why I'm like, it's so mysterious because it's like he's a man, he's a grown man.
Yeah, I don't care about a lot of I threw that shit out the
Yeah.
window. But I'm definitely a person if I don't know no shit, I'm gonna definitely I would love to learn about it 100%. Especially when it comes to your well being.
This is your life.
I want to look good. I want to be 50 and looking great. I want to look like this at 50.
Like your
I
daddy.
want to
Like your daddy. I only say that because you say that's how you call it. Because you say daddy, and I thought that was so adorable.
That's my dad. That's my daddy.
I love it because you don't hear,
and my mama.
You don't hear grown men speaking that way about things. And I think it is what'd you say?
She said, it's so funny. She said it. It's so funny. She said,
your daddy.
Because you see, she crazy, bro. Hey, you funny as hell.
I'm just saying, it's your daddy.
I know.
But I think that if people were in a space of being humble and being willing to learn the way that you are and being just open with what life has in store for them, then people would, the comprehension and the communication, people would be able to know the language behind their behaviors or just know the language behind their emotions and would be able to communicate that more effectively with other people. And the comprehension would evolve because you're learning new language.
Yeah. And
but people have to read.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's so
people
crazy?
Don't like to
You know what's so crazy? I just read a book last year.
Okay.
I read a book. The book was called Who Dropped the Ball on Our Kids?
Okay.
Oh my God.
What's that? I've never heard it before.
I forgot the author's name, but
who dropped the ball on our kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
So talking about how education system, how society broke up the homes with black. Yeah, it's real. I mean, of course, all the things that we knew.
Yeah.
But it was just more it gave you very, very in depth on why schools are the way they are.
Yeah.
Why we have charter, private, public, and why
Virginia.
why the teachers don't push certain kids or I remember I was talking about some in a book and it just reminded me of my childhood of me being in class because in class I guess what I used to get in trouble. I wasn't a bad kid, but I got in trouble a lot, and I got in trouble for talking.
I knew that's what you was gonna say.
And
which is interesting for a child to get in trouble for. I'm getting in trouble for expressing myself.
And it was in the book, and it was explaining how teachers at certain schools, teachers will punish that child different than another school. In a public school than a private school. And it was just damn. I was I used to get in trouble all the fucking time.
Make you want to go back to the school.
Read this book. And I recommend it to anybody with kids, any teacher. Anybody.
Is that why you read it? Because of your child, or you were just
because the situation with my child had happened, and I don't like the school that my child is at, and my friend also she wants to start on library, and she was she's cool.
I love that.
Yeah, she played. Yeah, she was the main influence on me reading this book, and
I love that.
She has a kid as well, and I read the book, and I was just it's it changed my whole life about me having a kid, and even when I have another, it's it's so much. That book opened my mind up a lot. That's another thing in my life that I'm very I'm more focused on. Everything that we're doing creatively for the community is cool, but I am a dad, and I want to make sure I'm being a big impact in my daughter's life, and I'm leading her to the right way of being a human. Like, I don't want to like.
Wow.
I want to like. I still want like I do like it's a lot of things about like soft parenting. Blase.
Yeah.
I mean I feel it, but like I still. I really want my daughter to just be like, I want to do this because I want to do this.
Yeah.
Like I want her to understand that in her mind. Like we ain't doing this.
Yeah.
I want to do this because I want to do this, and she gotta have a reason behind why she wants to do it. Like, but
wow.
thinking for herself. That's a real thing because everybody, even now, you still got grown people following other people. So like people can't think for themselves. But like,
I really love how you just said that though. In my head, I'm like,
that's why like I'm very I do like I'm looked at as mysterious, like not mysterious, but like
it's like, who is this guy?
like I do like I don't, you ain't been around me a lot, but like I do a lot of shit where I just like, bro, I really sometimes like it ain't that I don't care, just like this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
It might be out the norm, like it might not be what everybody else is doing, but like
I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna do this. Like,
yeah.
I like to listen to this type of artist.
Yeah.
I'm not like everybody in this. I just like to go over here and listen to you know, my Miles Davis a little bit.
Period. Ooh.
Like
You
I
went
like
there.
Probably,
You went there. But I like the intention just behind, like, I have a child and these are things that I need to like research more. I need to look into because I go to the schools and I work with a lot of the kids at a lot of the public schools in like Atlanta and Fulton County and DeKalb. And so I see how the teachers are and that ends up being a big thing with me where I have to talk to the parents and I'm like, okay, you need to have a discussion with the teachers because they're blaming the kids primarily because they are exhausted because, they're overwhelmed with having this many kids, but they would rather like point out this child or suggest medication for this child to make their teaching easier, not to help the child, just so that it's a calmer day for them.
But
and parents don't see what is happening in these schools.
No, they don't. And it's also like, that's what I'm saying, that book is so real, but that book is crazy, but like, I don't know. I just feel like it's a two-way street. It's like the parent. You gotta find teachers that want to make a change, and you also gotta have parents that really want to like see their kid like want to learn and like want to like progress. Because I also do think. I don't know, but I also like. I think in the book it was talking about like, parent like prime example. My mom worked a lot. And it's so funny, we joke about this all the time. She just called me yesterday and talked about this. She called me, she said, "Who raised you?" And I said, "My grandma." And she was like, "What you mean?" I was like, me and my mom are very close. Like, we inseparable. And not saying she didn't raise me, but I was around.
Yeah.
You had to work, and my grandmother, like your mama.
Because I was with my grandma.
And I was with my grandma. Like, and it gets to the point where like some now, like I don't know how it is, but like school now is like daycare. Yeah. And that's whack. Yes, and it's like, bruh.
It drives me crazy.
It's like it's like yo parent, like I know some parents just be like, yo boy.
Just
I can tell.
It's exhausting and it's sad for the kids.
It's sad for the kids, and that's what I'm saying. Like I know a child's mind ain't fully developed yet, but like some of these kids just know, like they know.
Yeah, they're very smart.
They very smart. Like I've heard these, like my daughter and my nieces, like they smart as hell. They know what they want to do and what they don't want to do. And then with the kids too, I feel like when you get certain, I know kids' minds ain't fully, formed yet till whatever, but. They know. Yeah. Like, and they gotta ask, like, they need to be like a study, like, ask today, like, or like, what do you wanna, like, what you wanna do?
And they know because they're still curious to learn. They haven't lost the curiosity.
No, facts. And I just feel like, they next. Yeah. Like, when you really think about it, it's like, we doing everything cool now, but they finna they're taking over.
They are.
They have to run this.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's cool. Like we need more people to contribute to the world,
and that's why we got people like everyone in here.
Yeah, like this is how we contribute. We contribute, your creative, outlet, for you to be free and for you to work on, your craft and for you to, feel you know, we want to be that support system. You feel me? It's like a lot of people that don't have a support system. So I love everything that we do, and I love the people, and I love making people feel like, you know, they can, you know,
come to you.
yeah,
Because you are a safety net.
safety net.
Period.
Yeah, man.
How do you feel?
I told you we was gonna talk. I'm with it. Like, this was cool. This was great. This felt good.
Shout out to Kivenchy.
Oh, shout out to you.
Shout out to
You did
Kivenchy
great.
for being a very
how-
special guest on my podcast.
How was I though? Because I ain't gonna cap. I thought, you know, how you feel? How you feel that I did? Like,
You did great.
I did. Are you just saying that?
No, you did.
Like, if you could rate.
Oh my gosh, a 10. 10 out of 10.
All right, you perfect. But I like
No, a 10 out of 10.
All right. I like this. I feel good. We got our. You tried sake.
I did. I tried sake and
you
sparkling
tried
water.
The Mountain Valley.
Sparkling water.
Yeah.
The Mountain Valley.
Yeah, these are some things you gotta just keep with you. This is like, you know how when people go into the studio,
It should have me buy you Altoids so that you
we
can
gotta
have
have
some.
these though. For real,
Gotta
like,
have these stuff.
I just feel like you gotta have those. But yeah, I had a great time on the Daily Store run, and make sure y'all check out this episode.
Stop doing your drop. We're not doing that yet.
Stop yeah, I got, you know, some work to do.
Oh my gosh. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Daily Storeroom Podcast. Your host, Aaila, and Keenan motherfucking Kivenchy.
Yeah, man.
Make sure y'all check out Kivenchy's work, because he's clearly a very
I got a lot of
creative, intelligent, enthusiastic, well-rounded
Come holler at
individual.
me. Come talk to me in person. Check my work out. Come talk to me here. You feel me? Like, come holler at me. We can swap it out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
See y'all next time.
See y'all. Say it one more time.
It's Kivenchy. Thank y'all for checking out my episode.
All right. Hey, yo. Holla at your boy. This right here, this is the slave. And we just finished up the Daily Store Run with my girl, Aaila. Make sure y'all check out my episode. This is really my first podcast. So, like, yeah, it was great. I want y'all to check it out. And make sure y'all follow at Who is Aaila. That's Aaila right there. So, that's the thing what I liked about we just like, I kind of just let go and let God flow through me. And we talked and we connected our energies. Like, we actually had me and Aila's talk was, if we would have had a couch, it would have been crazy. We probably would have been on here talking about everything. But we kept it very, very, very clean. And it was great. And thank you, Aaila, for having me. And yeah. You want to, and Prime, when you edit this. Prime, edit this. You feel me? And yeah, 8-9 August. Make sure y'all also follow Aaila. I said that already. And make sure y'all try that sake. Sake on fire. That's what you need to have. You need to have when you in the mode. But when somebody be like, yo, run to the store, Daily Store, run to the store for me. You better tell them to grab you some watermelon, some pre-cut watermelon, some sake, some Spring Valley water, and some mints, some Altoids, yeah. And yeah, that's it, man. And I'm out. I got work to do.